Hey there. Welcome to a better late than never post. That seems to be the theme on my channel for the past few months or so. I've been wanting to put a video out, and then one thing gets in the way, another, and then I'm posting it like a month to I don't know how long that I've been wanting to plan that I wanted to post it. I know that happened with my National Coming Out Day, and now um, with my 1 year on T video. I got the slideshow out like a day or so after, but I didn't expect it to take this long for my 1 year on T video. But I am now settled in this house, my new house. Yeah, excuse any mess you might see. We just kind of shoved all of our boxes in the dining room, and I just couldn't sit around and wait any longer to post this video. But before I get onto that, my Mohawk is gone. It went on a little hibernation, but hopefully it'll be back. I just wanted to make it a bit wider. Every time I trimmed it, it seemed to get narrower and narrower. So hopefully I can get it all sorted out. But for now, I am Mohawkless, and it looks weird. I can't stop looking at it. It's weird. But back to the main reason to have this video. Sorry, I can't really talk very well today. I'm kind of distracted because I just made lunch and it's just sitting here. And I want to eat it, but I want to get this video done. So, I'm just going to basically talk about the different things, the different changes and stuff since I started T. One thing is my voice. I really, really, really wished that I made some sort of video log or even just an audio log of my voice since I started T, because I had a low-ish voice to begin with, but I mainly noticed the change when I sang. I sang for years in school, and I believe in middle school I was around like soprano, but then it dropped down to an alto range, and then that's where it basically stayed, except for on a few occasions, for some reason, my voice would want to go up to the soprano range, but couldn't quite get there, and I never really worked with that. But I'm mostly like a sing to like the radio or whatever when it's blasting loud when no one's at home. Never been too confident in my voice, but just playing around singing in the truck and different stuff like that, I've noticed that my voice has gone down. And that, and just talking, listening to some recording, stuff like that, I've noticed my voice lower, but I still kind of wish I made kind of like a log. But my voice changed pretty quickly, I think. My face too, I never really noticed it until you look at like a side-by-side, like at the end of my video, the slideshow. It looks like a big difference, but I never really noticed, even taking pictures day after day after day after day after day. And my facial hair is another thing. I've had a slight mustache since I was like in 6th grade. I still remember someone calling it out, kind of, and that was awkward, embarrassing, all that horrible junk. I still remember it to this day. And I kept it after it came out and stuff like that, thought, help me pass. And it just got more defined. And for Halloween, I shaved off all of this because it was very soft and I don't really know how to describe it. It was just kind of weird. It wasn't really like facial hair, but it wasn't just peach fuzz. And so I shaved that, and then I just kind of went with this little goatee, but I could never get right here to connect, or right here. I always had some here and here, and finally started getting some on my chin. And now I just decided I want to try and grow a beard this winter, so I'm not touching this all, but I definitely had some significant facial hair growth. Same thing with the rest of my body hair. I I'm in for a whole lot more if I'm anything like my dad. He's like a Wookiee. I call him a Wookiee. I think I'm gonna be an Ewok just because I'm short and hairy. So I'm definitely I was definitely kind of surprised at the amount of hair, kind of, comes with all that. Another thing with my body is I've noticed the distribution change. My chest changed only slightly. My arms, shoulders. I feel sometimes if I put on a certain shirt, my shoulders just become like 20 feet wider. And I don't know, it's weird. I've been working out with my dad. We've been both kind of trying to eat healthier and exercise more and all that sort of stuff. And I've noticed the changes a little bit more since I've lost weight. But just looking at myself in the mirror, there's a few changes. Still kind of have a bit of a gut. But I've noticed more definition in my arms. I'll move my hand like down my arm and I'll be like, this wasn't here like a week ago. What is this? It was weird actually feeling, definition in my muscles. And I have had some increase in energy, like they say that you'll get. When it comes to like trigger warning, that time of the month that goes by many names that no one really, some people don't mind talking about. I'm kind of on the fence, but I was one of those people where it took a while for it to actually end. I know I've looked up a bunch of times because it took a while. I kept looking up, when will this end? And for different, it's different for everybody. But some people it stopped like same month, like same time when like they did their shot. It was done, over with. Never dealt with it again. Some people it takes up to like 8 months. It took me, I think, 7 months, 7 to 8 months before it actually stopped. And it was sucky. It just sucked because every month I was hoping, is this gonna be the last time? Please let it be the last time, please. And then I felt kind of crushed when it did happen, and then I would just hope next month, till finally it ended. I don't know whether it happened after my dose increased, because at one point, I don't remember the exact month, they doubled my dose. I started with 0.25 and went to 0.5, and that's what I'm at now. And I don't know whether it was because like the increase or what have you, but it took about 7 months or so before it finally ended for me. Now I'm a bit more okay with the subject, I guess. Just after you're kind of done with it, you're a bit more okay with the subject, but I still know how some people are sensitive with it. And I'm right there with you. I was the same way. Don't want to think about it. Don't want to hear about any sort of thing about it. Don't want to even think about it, because sometimes I felt like just thinking about it, it would actually happen. So I tried putting it out of my head. It was just horrible. And now I'm going to stop talking about the subject because I can't stand it. Other than those main points, I can't really think of much that have changed. I mean, haven't really worked out much, so I'm not like super duper strong in comparison to not last time, since I started. I haven't really noticed too much. One weird thing that I noticed is that like some shoes don't really fit me as well, but I'm thinking, why would my feet change? I mean, I started T when I was like 22, so I'm kind of past the growing range. So I was wondering what that whole deal is, but I'm weird. Weird things happen. But that's about it when it comes to my year on T. I don't really notice things sometimes. It's funny because people tell me I'm very observant, and I am when it comes to other things, like things around me and other people. But when it comes to things about myself, I am clueless. I don't notice anything. Sometimes someone will be like, wow, you've really changed. And I'm like, no, I haven't. What are you talking about? But, yeah, again, I'm a weirdo. So, things are weird for me anyway. So, I'm not surprised if weird stuff happens or different things. And I'm kind of rambling now. And I'm hungry. So, I'm going to end this here. And, if you want to add anything, things that you've experienced, or if there's any questions, like anything I forgot, and you're like, wait, what about this? Then shoot them down in the comments. If you have any ideas for what you want to see on this channel, go ahead and write it. I'm not too sure either. I'm just kind of giving back because I had a lot of help when I was figuring myself out. Like when I kind of realized I was trans, a bunch of different channels really helped me out. And I thought to myself, well, I kind of want to do that too. I want to kind of give back and throw some info out there. Hopefully it'll help someone somewhere. And, I'm going to be posting other stuff too. Any weird stuff that comes to mind, or, just whatever I come up with. So I don't have a set schedule yet. I'm still trying to kind of get into the groove of things here in the new house. But I just really wanted to post this. And that's about it. Hopefully I'll, open up more about myself. Like I'm trying to... I hope this YouTube stuff helps me kind of figure myself out. Get some confidence or whatever. I don't know. But I'm just gonna end this here before I ramble more. So anything I forgot, anything you want to say, even if you just want to throw suggestions out for my channel, put them down in the comments. Like this video, subscribe if you have any hope for me, or if you just like subscribing. Have pity, subscribe. But I hope this video finds you well. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening. I didn't realize that the send-off is actually happening more and more, so I'll just say anyway, if you're watching this late at night, go to bed. And goodbye, and I will see you hopefully in the next video.